Good day to you. My name is Jonny Gould. I'm a British radio and television broadcaster and journalist. And today we are going to relate the story of Farida Abbas Khalaf, a Yazidi girl from a village called Kocho in the Sinjar Mountains in northern Iraq. Farida was just 20 years old, a good student living a normal, peaceful life when it was shattered forever when Islamic State attacked Sinjar city in August 2014. Most Yazidis ran for their lives with only the clothes they had on toward the mountains, but they couldn't seek refuge there. So they decided to stay in their homes with assurances from Islamic State that they would not be harmed. However, in the first few days, many were slaughtered by ISIS when they encountered slight resistance from the army in Sinjar. Farida wanted to be a mathematics teacher and continued her studies in Germany. But instead of following that course, she's become an advocate for saving Yazidi people, building rights for her people, and bringing those who destroyed her family and her family life to justice. I'm also joined on stage by Farida's interpreter, Saeed Suleiman. And I think this is the first time, and hopefully not the last time, I'll conduct an interview in Kurdish Kumanji. Farida, let me start by asking you, just tell us something about the life you had in your village of Kocho.
شغلهم بخير بلي بريكا داعش بالكوتشو ده حياتها ما حياتها كطبيعي بو وكا همو تشونا مدرسة خوا الشغل خوات كير يعني بريج العراق مستقبله كما ما زلنا بو بس أم مستقبل خو بحياتها خود رادي بون جبرها كما مستقبل خو بدست خوا تشيت كير أم تشونا مدرسة يعني تجارة ما بهورنات كرا فيك بسري ما به.
Ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much for this opportunity. If I talk about my life in Iraq and Kocho village, it was a very simple life. It's true that we never had the same rights like other Iraqi citizens, but we were happy with our life in that small village.
وكو كعائلة يعني بابي مسجد سالة كاتبة عسكري حرس حدود عراقي بو برايمني مازنجي شو مدرسة أخوة وجي طالبة كلية بو وأجي المدرسة بو محلمها بو كزما مدرسة رياضياتي.
My father, he was working with the Iraqi army and the military, Iraqi army and the borders. And my brother, my older brother, he was a student in university and I was in high school. I was dreaming to be a mathematics teacher.
بس وقت كداعش هات السيهاش 2014 حلمين مخراك إنه حياتها مهمة يعني وكذا مرانت.
But on August 3rd, 2014, when ISIS, they attacked our area, they destroyed my dream and they changed our life.
The Yazidi heritage and traditions are distinct, unique from Islam, the dominant religion in the area. Just give us an outline of what the key differences are in your culture and your lifestyle.
ملي أسنقارم مجم يعني تفرق لنا ديني ما وديني إسلامته وأسنقارم قال ديني وان جيبكم إجبرها كديني مئزديا بس بتني أسكارم قال ديني خبكم هنجي هنيش خبر فرقاني بهردوا فيهم كن.
I cannot compare my religion with Islam religion, but because I'm Yazidi, I maybe can give you some information about my culture and my religion, then you will understand what I mean.
وكو أم يزدي أقلية ديننا العراقي جدا وأم يعني وكو ما خديك هيا نبي تشتاقنينا بس أم وكو دعاش خديرتكن وملك الملائكة تاوس ملك وكل ديني مدى كرناي كأم يكي بزور بينا سر ديني خو وكرناي كأم تعدي يك ديني ديبن الديني مدى أم دعاي وكش ديني دي همارت كن ودوراش خورت كن والديني مدى بس أم وكو بإنسانية تتفكرن تشتكي دي منا فكرن.
Well, we are a minority religion in Iraq, and my religion, we believe in God. We don't have a prophet, but we do believe after God. We believe in 7 angels, and the head of 7 angels in our faith is called Tawas Malak. The most important thing in our religion to pray and for the others, and then we pray for ourselves. Humanity for us is very important. We never force somebody to convert to our religion. We are not saying that the others should convert. So the thing that we are trying to do only to live in peace.
So were you subjected to racism or prejudice growing up in Kocho before the Islamic State incursion?
ني بري كداعش به مستقبلك كما مازن حقوقا من مازن نابونجي جبر هكا أردك متيدا ونبنا وين ما بون يعني چند سالة هزارات السالة من العراق إني بس أردد ما نبنا وين ما بون بس هيش أم يعني بوي حياتي ترادي بون يعني ما تبي من بوي حياتي دبان نداعش هاد بوصل ما كيبا.
Well, yes, even before ISIS attacks, we didn't have, it's like I said, a similar rights like the other citizens of Iraq. Best example, thousands of years ago, many generations of Yazidi, they live in same area, in same houses, but they don't own most of them, they don't own their houses, they don't have document that they own it, but the others, they do.
وكو بري داعش بيجي سنابجم بسلمان همو احتراما مش بسلمان قنجيرة هاي قنج هاي بيسايا بس قالك أشوانجي يعني وقتي كإزدي جهة كيبان خوارنا دستي إزديانات خوارن يالبا إزديانات بون هردين فرقاني باوان وإزدياها بون.
When I'm talking about Muslims, I'm not talking about all Muslims. Of course, there are very good Muslims and there are radicals in Islam as in other religions. I'm talking about the radical Muslims, the ones who were, for example, a Yazidi working in somewhere a restaurant. They were not eating that food because it was made by a Yazidi. So that was even before ISIS.
You were just a high school student, Farida, when Islamic State ravaged your village, murdered men, including your father and your brother, and taking women and children as prisoners, including you. This must have been extremely violent and painful.
ملي أفتشت قالك من نبزح مدو إشبر هكا أو مدرسة كستيدة دارزيم ومحلم تيدا هابون وقتی روزا 2014 ام همول مدرسه داخل که گنده کوچو همو جمع کرد و که زحمت بو يعني طلبات دينش ما كرين يان وبسلمان بين يا ويكوجين بس خلكي كنده كوچو بسلمان نبو قم قبول لكن تشتوان همو جيبرين شمال تشزير همو تشت بشتينجي نيزكا 405 زلام وكومير الشباب برن كشتن بيرا بابم ودبرايد مبون هو يعني الويرو جدا نيزكا 119 خدانين مروفين ما هاتا كشتن وقرتن يعني أو روجك قالك يا بزحمة بولمه.
Well, yes, that was very difficult for me, especially when they gather all cultural people in the school building, the school that I was dreaming to be a mathematics teacher in. We have lost our dreams in the same building. They gathered all people from my village in that building. They took all things that we had. And at that time, they asked us to convert our religion to Islam. But we rejected that. We didn't accept to convert. As a result of rejecting the request, they started killing many men. And one day, it was more than 450 men from Kocho being killed, including my father and two of my brothers. One of them just survived.
And for 4 months, you were held in captivity and abused physically, sexually, and mentally. Did you expect to survive?
أكيد مبهور كر أس خلاص بم إجبرها كإيمانه ما بدينهم هابو وبخده هابو وإجبرها كبركة داعش به هردين بابه من قوت قوي تكاري تحديها همو تشتي بكي يعني وبايفة قواتك مازنش مرة شيت كر وبايفة حاولان كاستحملها يعني شارمها هرديم ليدان وكو دمها أسنا ماشيام أس جاواكي من الدنيا بندي سرم سجيات شكين عندن ومبين وكو هفت جارم محاولة انتحاري كر تشتاق منها ودجارم باز داج جارة سياس خلاص بو يعني قواتك مازن هرش مرة تشيد بو وهر محاولات كر كاز بقرم.
Well, yes. At the very beginning, I was planning to escape, and I was thinking that I will be able to escape and be free. When I was abducted, my father's words were, I was always reminding his words. Before I've been abducted, always he was telling me that I'm brave, I'm strong, and I will be brave. When I was abducted, I was thinking about what he told me. That was give me strength to be alive. It's true that I have tried to suicide 7 times, and I've tried to escape 2 times, and the 3rd time I succeed. But yes, always I had a hope, and also not because of that, but also because of my religion and my faith in God, that it can help innocent people.
وكو كأسقى قويد بينم ونازبتني هر كتشك إزديا هكا وسهر سيري هاتي وقرياي يعني وي وقتي وداعش هموش كيني وهموت قوينا وهمات حملها آبيت ليداني واغتصابي وهموت اشتكر بسرفي كده يعني باز دانجي وخو خلاص كرنجي يعني أس كتشت ازدياد بينم چند هموا قويتر.
Well, yes, I think I'm strong, but I'm not the only one who is strong. Every single Yazidi girl who escaped from sex slavery, they were beaten, they were assaulted, raped, they suffered a lot, but still they were trying to escape, and they did. I think that those girls are very brave, very strong, because after what they happened to them, still they were trying to escape and trying to speak about what they faced.
You mentioned your attempt on your own life 7 times. Your attempt to escape 3 times, the 3rd time was successful. How did you escape?
ملكة محاولة انتحاري حتى أنها أبويا بيحترش يعني 6 سنة وقتها حتى أنها جي انتحارك الدستين مهاي وقتها مش رايني تخوقت كرين ويعني كدليل جيها والبازدانة جي يعني موبايلك 11 دزيم حتى أزب عائلتي خرب بيفم مامي مفلتي بو وأسبويرة بيفتم بس يعني محاولة بكن كتا كيجي نكاري ما خلاص كشبرها كجيه ما بزحمت بو وبشتينجي يعني داعش صورة بابي معاني قوتم قوف بابي تايا في كافر مقوتنا شبرها كبابي ما كاتبي حرس حدود بو قوتن قوتشكا وكوي وأكيد بابي تايا بوه صورتين بشتي مقوتينا بابي منا قوتن تدروات كي أمري كشنا معانين هكا سبهي أمير هادن بكوجن ولوه شيفي دام باستا سعدية كي بشيف.
Well, yes, I have tried to suicide 7 times when I was subjected, and still you can see in some places on my hand that still there was the way we were trying to suicide. But the thing is, one day after all this happened to me, and I was in suffering there, they brought one day my father's picture, and they told me that you are the daughter of this infidel, because they were calling Yazidis as infidels. And we know that he was working with the military, Iraqi military on the borders. And I told them, no, it's not my father. I don't know who this man is. And then somehow they know that he was my father, and they told me, we know that he gave you this, teach you to how to do that and trying to escape. And then when the prince, the Amir, just like they say, their prince from ISIS came and they decided to kill me. In the same day, I stole a mobile phone from one of them, and I called my uncle. He was survived before, and but there was no way that they can help me because we were in a place there was very danger. Sorry, and it was at night. It was about 1 o'clock at night. We just escaped and we made it.
بس وكو وقتين باس دايجي هتاس نجشت مع مامي خوجي يعني وان بهور كركا أزمريما وقتين مخوان تحار كري وان تجارة بهور نذكر كذبة قريم وقتين كم قوتي از الأمان جي دايما يعني وقتاس خلاص بمجي هيش بهور نذكر هرديم قوتن أكوشتيا تجارة فانا قريم.
And even when I talked to my uncle, he didn't believe that I'm alive because they heard that I already suicide. I died. And even when I was free, they don't believe that I'm alive.
So now the question I have to ask you is, how do you live with the memories of this nightmare? How do you rebuild a life in a new country?
حكس قال خوا مثلا حياتها الشخصي بكم حياتها خوا الشخصية مساكن عندي شبر هكس صوتها فان كتوجني ديزديا طنها بترسي هزار كتوجني يزديا دستي داعش ده وشبر هكا جينوسايد يزديا بطبقي شبر هكا بترش بينجي مقبرة جماعي حتى انه هالشنقال داي كشف كريا وإزدياد ما بترش 6 سال الكمبادة عايشين جهاد وان خراكرين نكارن بقرين جهاد خوام شبر بان يعني حياتها خو سكنانديا حياتها مخوها مو مدايوان كأسكار بمصوتوان بقهينم يعني وقت يك برسيش مكسر حياتها خو رأسن زانم مشبرها كم حياتها خو تشتكل حياتها خو دنينا بس أهم شيء هالصوتوان بقهينم.
Well, which life I'm talking about? When I just came to my private life, I'm gonna say I don't have a life because I decided to give my life to my community. Decided to be the voice to those who are still in captivity, which until today, about 3,000 Yazidi women, girls, and children are still abducted. I decided to be voice to the ones who are still living in IDP camps, the ones who still there, most of the villages and area are still destroyed. It's not rebuilt. So what I'm trying to do I just not focusing on my private life, but I'm trying to focus to be their voice.
It's important to say, we talked about this yesterday in preparation for our discussion, that contrary to reports that there have been in the media, Farida, you are not stigmatized by your community because of the torment you suffered.
يعني قلق بس سؤال إيش متكن بس وقت يا زاجرتي وكاز فجريام يعني وقت زاجرتي مجي توقعت كركا أفتشت يعني مجتمع نبس مجتمع مياه مجتمع قبولنا كا بس وقت كاز فجريام وكو بابا الشيخ مجلس روحاني همو كشلو أم قبول كرن وناوي ما نانجي بجنما قديسات شبرها كم مقدس من الباوان ويزديت ما همو يعني همام قبول كرن وهمو مستعدامات كن ومجبري بيتر قدر ما تكرن وما قالك ما زين بيشتغل خود بين.
Well, a lot of times I had same question that many ask me the same question, which is wrong, which is not true. It's true that when I was abducted, I was thinking sometimes maybe my community and even any community not gonna accept me after all this I have been through. But I was thankful when I escaped and I met the Yazidi community, and especially the leader of Yazidi community and Yazidi religion, Baba Sheikh. He said that they are more than welcome again in Yazidi community and religion. And even all the Yazidis, they respect us much more than before. They are supporting us And this was something really helped me and other survivors.
Saeed, you're also an international activist on behalf of the Yazidi people, and in our discussions, you revealed to me that though there are bigger communities now growing in Germany, etc., 80% of the Yazidi community are still living in tents in northern Iraq and have been there for nearly 4 years. What do you want to see from the international community?
Well, again, I'm not going to give you something like a beautiful speech or a diplomatic way. I'm going to give you some facts. If we come back to the few years ago, same summit, Geneva Summit for Human Rights and Democracy, I think it's from about 5 to 10 years, there were 3 persons invited to this summit. All 3 of them are Yazidis. 2016, Vian Dakhil, a Yazidi woman, she was here. In 2017, Shireen, and today Farida. What is shocked, all 3 of them, they asked for the same things. That's mean not a lot have been changed. When Vian asked for the same things, and Shireen and Farida's today, the same numbers are still the same. About 80% of Yazidi people still live in IDP camps. There is no real actions to rebuild their areas. Areas and mass of Yazidi village in Sinjar and near Sinjar are not protected. It's not safety there. Mass graves are still not protected. Survivors are still in captivity. That's mean as a human being, we should feel shameful. An international leader should feel shameful. When the same girl is asking for the same things like 100 times, there are many Faridas in the Yazidi community. Until when they will ask you for the same thing? It's time to wake up. It's enough to sleep. It's a message to international community. It is a message to all the readers. If you can do something, I don't know when. So if you listen to Farida, I hope next year, Farida or somebody else will come and thank for the actions that you did, and will be grateful for the actions that you have already did, and she will not talk about the same tragic story, but she will say, thank you that you did all this good thing. I hope we will see that.
The words of Saeed Suleiman and Farida Abbas Khalaf. Thank you very much. Farida would just before we wrap up, ask anyone, if anyone has a question for Farida, she would... Oh, sorry, Farida has a question for you, the audience.
سؤالم حاجة شوي كإيرو خكربا دو سامدة وقتی که بابو براید وی یار خدانی وی مجتمعید وی همو داری هاد بانا کشتن و داکو خشکید وی همو هاد بانا اختصاب کرن و براید وان المعسكرات هذا هاد بانا تدريب کرن و فجراندن و يعني بترش سالكي وسال دولتا قريابا و طلبا مساعدة كربا يك مجتمعي برانا بوا ومساعدة وينا كربا شعوري وي تشبه مجاوبها في سؤالي دوي.
So my question to all of you, imagine that you are in my position. You've been abducted, assaulted, raped. Your father and brother been killed. Your whole family are in captivity. Your whole community is still suffering. And you have tried to travel in the world and more than 1 year and speak and repeat the same story again and again, but you don't really see the good results. What is going to be your feelings and what you gonna do. So if you can do something, put yourself in my position and then answer my question. Thank you.
Thank you very much.